Right, let's get into this. So, it's not a particularly exciting device. Axle, oh, that rubber gasket has come off and these fell out. Let's put that back in somehow. Ah, I see. Okay. In. There we go. And this bit should slide up. It's a bit stiff. There we go. And the necessary screws. So you might be wondering, what is this? First of all, it's a hard drive caddy. Two, what is it a hard drive for? Caddy for. My PS3 Super Slim. That's the second one I've got, and actually, if I just move the tripod, let's unplug it. It's not actually plugged into anything, but we'll unplug it anyway. Yeah, let's bring it over here. Apologies for the lighting, but as you can see on the TV, it is 20 past 8 at night, and it's pretty dark at the minute. But before, I did put the hard drive in just so I could set up. But with the 12 gig PS3 Super Slims, they didn't give you the hard drive caddy. You had to buy that separately, and that was an extra tenner on top. But anyway, let's get that out. There we go. Oh dear, I just dropped it. Hopefully it will be okay. It should be, because this was actually the hard drive that was in my PS3 that I had at home before I upgraded it to an SSD, so it's fine. And before that was in an old laptop. But let's just have a look what way this goes in. That goes in. No, okay. So the hard drive goes in this away, and you screw the screws in that away. Are you with me so far, people? This is very, very complicated. I've got a screwdriver here, and in this packet, the one I've got in my PS3 at home is actually an official PlayStation 1. This is just the one I found for £2 on Amazon. Not Amazon, eBay, with free delivery. Because at the end of the day, all it is a piece of metal. At the end of the day, that's all it is. This will probably not always have a hard drive in it. At some point I will get an SSD for it. I just don't want to spend the money at the minute, to be honest. Because, to be honest, this thing is mostly just going to be a Blu-ray player. More than anything else. And, you know, if I happen to want to play one of my PS3 games or PS1 games on it, then I can. But when I do that, I'll get a SSD. Pretty much all my PS3 games, apart from a tiny few, I think I've got 4 digital PS3 games. I've got the Ratchet and Clank trilogy remastered for PS3, and I've also got the Simpsons arcade game as well. Those are the only digital games that I have. The rest are disc-based games, so really the hard drive, this being a hard drive, will not make a massive amount of difference to it, because obviously it depends on the disc speed. So yeah, put that in nicely. Blue screw, which I believe the official one was a blue screw as well, so to be honest, it'll be pretty indistinguishable from the original. Those who get that reference, hooray. There we are. Which way does this click on? There we go. So that's all nice, happy, well and good. Hip hip hooray for that, everybody. Alright, we've got this. Wow, this is going to take... hang on. This will take a while on camera, so let me all save you the excitement. Okay. Oh, okay. So, interesting, they've put it in a separate... Let's see, will that actually fit inside there? No, just a second, just a second, just a second. Just a second, just a second. Just a second, me duckies. Just a second, me duckies. Oh yes, it actually will fit in there. There we go, I can put the vinyl record in there. So, we've got the final countdown by Europe. This cost me £2.69 on eBay with free postage. And for an EP, it is in remarkably good condition. There's just a little bit around there and a teeny little bit around there, but you know, other than that, that is remarkably good condition. And also considering how old it is as well, because this is an original 80s pressing of it as well. Because although I don't know if the album's being re-released, but I know that obviously the single hasn't been released. EPs are very common, even in the vinyl record comeback. But yeah, very happy to have this. Hooray and whoop-de-doo-da, la da 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 da. Yeah. Right, okay, so today I went to Tynemouth Flea Market and I bought something. This Muse Resistance on vinyl, and it comes with a sleeve. Now actually, although I won't be using that sleeve with this vinyl, this is useful for me. It saves me buying another sleeve for another vinyl record. But this is the 2LP version, and it's brand new. It's still in its shrink wrap. Now it says £17 there. I was able to barter him down to 15. But yeah, this is pretty good, because this normally goes for around £20. And I believe it's on 180 gram heavyweight vinyl. I don't actually know. I'm just having a look to see if it sees. No, it doesn't see on there though. I'll be able to tell when I open it up now. And I won't need a knife for this, I'm just going to use my fingernail. Yeah. And I'll be interested to see if this comes with a download code, because some Muse albums do, some don't. But yeah, I love this artwork. Not too fond of the background colour, but the artwork on it does look really, really nice. Well, let's give you a nice look, and the tracks. But yeah, very nice. Open it up. Well, we'll go. Okay, so my dad actually has this on CD. We used to listen to it in the car back in the day. But yeah, very nice. Let's take the sleeves out. Doesn't appear to be anything in there, so lovely, lovely sleeve artwork. It's a nice matte finish as well. Kind of like the Drones LP. But yeah, this is not... I can tell you now, this is... it could be. I don't think this is heavyweight vinyl though. It's kind of like in between, but nah, this isn't heavyweight vinyl. Doesn't... I don't know, it's kind of like in between heavyweight and a standard thickness, so it's pretty hard to tell. But it's not 180 grams, but still, pretty nice and immaculate. Although saying that, it's getting dust on it as I speak. Yeah, it's not been out of the packaging for 5 seconds and immediately it gets dust on it. Let's just see if there's a card or anything in there. No, there's no download card in there for the MP3, so that is. I'm going to take this one out. Put that down for a second to see if there's a card in that one. No. So, no download card for this one. Disappointing. Because I don't know why some do and some don't. You think because they're both under the same record label. So, which I believe, yeah, this is a Warner Brothers LP. So you'd think, you know, they include download codes with all of them, but no, only Drones did, and another one of their albums does as well. Not Simulation Theory though, their latest album. That does not, for some reason, but again, nice, lovely artwork. Nobody gets to see. And that's. I'm just seeing if it's included in the sleeve, but I don't think so. Also, actually, plastic lined. Nice. It's nice to have it plastic lined. Ooh, I like that sticker. I like that sticker. That was alright as well. But yeah, I know that all of their... Because the weird thing is, you know, it's just weird. You think all of them would. For example, I know all of their Pinks and all of Jamiroquai's LPs, although I don't own them all, I do know all of them come with a download code. They're under a different label, RCA, but with all the RCA ones, if not all, but most of them come with a download code. These, with Warner Brothers, some do, some don't. I don't understand that. But yeah, do realise a little bit short there, so let's take a look at some other stuff I've bought today. So something not too interesting, but this is from Poundland. That costs £2. It's a 2.1 amp, 2 USB wall socket, and these are surprisingly good. It isn't fast charger. It's not a fast charger, unfortunately. If it was, even if they sold a fast charger for a £5, that'd be great. This one rattles a bit. It's interesting. It's slightly worrying. But I've got another one of these upstairs, and these are pretty good, pretty solid, and also, unlike the cheapy Chinese ones, these ones are safe. At least it should be, because obviously they're being sold in Poundland. But yeah, I got this one for work, and I got it in red simply because it's easier to spot, so they know it's my plug. But I've got some other things. Poundland is also selling these, which are cassettes. And I know Stuart Ashens, at the time of recording this, he recently actually got one of these Hot House of Technology cassettes singularly from Wish.com, and I think he paid more than these are at Poundland for two. These are £2 for 2 hour-long tapes. They're not the best, physical quality, though the sound sounds fine. It sounds perfectly fine. It's Type 1 ferric, so it basically sounds the same as any other cassette, because pretty much all of them these days are manufactured from the same place. However, now I've been getting these for quite a while, actually. But I just thought I'd finally show them that, yeah, I do get these, but I don't show them because I get them so often. Literally every time I go to Poundland I buy some. And whenever I go to Wilko, I buy these Maxwell ones. Now these are much better value, and also they're a bit better quality, like in terms of physical quality, like the actual, I'm talking about the actual, when I say physical quality, I mean the housing. The housing on these feels like a cheaper plastic to these, although the tape is about the same. With these, you get 5 for £4, so automatically that is better value. But not only that, these are hour-long tapes, these are 90-minute tapes, so these are automatically better value. But the reason I still get these ones is so that the things I put on them, some things I have that are, you know, close or just shy of 90 minutes, some are just under an hour, so it's basically to waste less tape. What am I getting these for? Well, I'm going to show you. So, the first thing's obvious. If you don't know, at the time of recording this, I actually have 2 albums out. This is my first one, Loner Life. You can see there. So that's Loner Life. You can see these are the cassettes from the Poundland. I can put, at some point I will probably put labels on these, but you know, that's them just for now, with the artwork there. And this album, since it's under an hour long, it makes more sense. I think it's like 45 minutes long, the first album. So it makes more sense to put it on these, so there's less wasted space. However, for my second album is 75 minutes in length. So, as you can see, it's on a Maxwell tape. So it makes more sense to put it on there. But also, there's other stuff I've been putting on cassette. These are a couple of examples that I've literally just grabbed out of a drawer. If you don't know, since I can't remember what it was, late last year I started an original audio series which actually has its own channel, and I've been putting them on cassette. So this is a volume from Focus Series 1. Series 1 Volume 4 there. And these again are the 90-minute tapes with 3 episodes per tape. And here's a one from Series 2. I also have a one from Series 3, though I can't show that yet because... Alright, so we've got another thing. Can you guess what it'll be? If you can, you skip forward, didn't you? But if you had a guess of what it, you know, could be, if any of you said, is it another bloody vinyl record? You're right, it is. I should probably just rename this to Vinyls to Unbox, to be honest, because I'm unboxing that bloody many of them. Great stuff here. There we go. So it's wrapped in some newspaper. Here it is. Yep, it's another bloody Jamiroquai vinyl record. So this time it's Jamiroquai Deeper Underground. Alright, so this contains 4 versions of Deep Underground, so let's just zoom in. So yeah, one of them being 9 minutes and 2 seconds, the other one just being a minute 20, so that'll be interesting. Zoom it out. See what condition the vinyl is actually in, and apart from being incredibly dusty, it looks okay. So yeah, happy to have that, and all good went well. I'm not going to talk on for a bit now because frankly I've just come in from work and it's about 8:15 and I'm fucking knackered, so yay. Okay, so we're going pretty big and heavy box. Apologies for the echo, I cannot do anything about that. So, yeah. Oh. I was wondering, I thought this was something else, but no, it's I was wondering why it was so heavy. Now I know why. This was wrapped in a bin bag, and I didn't realise this had a box to it either. Because the seller didn't mention a box though. For the money I paid for it. Yeah, what is it? It's nice to have it in its regular box, I just wish they didn't have the tape on it. So, yeah. There's my knee. Okay. So, it's an original 60 gig PS3, which is apparently not working. Apparently. But we'll have a. But you know, I'm going to see if I can fix it. It needs a hard drive for it. But I paid £7 for this, and the delivery was £7.50, so £14.50. And for me, that's worth it. So just as a little project, if nothing else, just to see, you know, if I can repair it. Okay, shouldn't need the knife now. Okay. Okay, this guy's literally just thrown boxes and whatever. Like that is clearly for wrapping paper or something. Yeah. Okay, that's it. Oh my god. Okay. I actually had one of these back in the day. Unfortunately my yellow lighted on me years ago. Yeah. Let's get on. So in the picture it had a little icon thing on it. So where is that? Because in the picture on eBay, it still had the PlayStation icon. Look at some stuff, that's fine. Yeah, I still have the PlayStation logo. I can replace that, but it's just annoying. I knew that the flap was missing, but yeah. And it shouldn't have a hard drive, but I'll double check this. See, the caddy is there. I don't actually know if there's a hard drive. I don't think there's a hard drive in there. But yeah. No power lead or anything, no controller. Just this. Will I be able to repair this? I don't know. It looks like someone's already had a go at repairing this. The back should not just slide off like that. But yeah, it is what it is, I guess. If it turns on, then you know that there might be hope. If it doesn't turn on, then I don't know. Maybe it can be salvaged for parts, possibly. But yeah, it is what it is. It weighs a ton, though. Yeah, might update you on this, might not. If I don't, then it means I probably wasn't able to get any further. If I was, then, well, you'll see it obviously. Yay! Hello, Bobby. Hello. We got a little package here. Good, plastic lined. That's what I like to see. Now, what are these, you might be thinking? And they open. How do I... It's in a real sealable packet. I don't know why, because the contents of these are already going to be used. But these are replacement thumbsticks, or analog sticks, or whatever you'd like to call them, for the original Xbox controller. Because the one I've got, I got last year for Christmas, which was from a flea market, and unfortunately one of the sticks, the rubber, had completely worn off. And I thought, I did have my brother actually had a spare third-party Xbox 360 controller. Unfortunately, the 360 ones are slightly too short, the actual length there, so that didn't quite work. But these should fit. It's and all be hunky-dory. In terms of feel, they feel alright. These are I think £3.15 or something on eBay with free delivery, so it's not bad. Came in a couple of days, so yeah, nice thing to have. And you know what, I'm gonna actually, I can't actually at the minute. I was gonna say I'm gonna put them on the controller. I can't because I don't have my toolkit with me. That's a bit of a bummer, but I will install them at some point, so yay for that. Basically, Series 3, well, Series 2 is currently airing on YouTube, being uploaded at the time of recording this, so just in case I put this out before Series 3 comes out, I don't want to show anything, but yeah. Like I said, and also, just a little plug for myself, if you want to buy any of these, they are available to purchase, just let me know. They are all available to purchase. I actually currently I've made 8 copies of this, and I think 3, maybe 4 copies of this, not including the master ones which I keep. And I've made 3 copies of this, and I need to make more of these, but yeah, if you want any of these, let me know, because yeah, because these I'm doing a full advertisement thing now. These are going to be £4 each for my albums, or get both of them for £7. I'm working on a third album at the minute. If you want to buy Series 1 or 2, they're spread across 5 tapes, so 5 volumes, and they'll be £10 for all 5 volumes. Or if you buy Series 1 and 2, then I can do a deal for £17. But yeah, a little bit of an advertisement plug on this one. I know you loved it. Oh god, this bit has gone on for far too long. Let's cut to something else, shall we? And by the way, yes, I am here. Good. Okay, so here's a box. Let's open it. I think we know how this goes, people. I think we know. I think we're finally there, people. I think we, you know what, I'll move the tripod back a bit. It'd be an idea. Apologies for the appearance, but currently there's some builders been at work in my granny's kitchen because they're installing a downstairs shower. So yeah, but it gets very good lighting in here, so that's why I'm filming in here. So some vinyl records. Oh, and then in sleeves, good. I could always do with more sleeves. So, and they've even put cardboard in between each one, so that's nice. So, first one we got is Pink, I'm Not Dead. Now these are all used, though they are in mint condition, and I believe that card there, yep, that's the download code. So, put this off to the side. Apparently the download codes have not been used on these as well. Also, the guys removed the sticker and actually put it on the sleeve. So that's interesting, but yeah, let's just have a look at this. I remember owning this on CD actually back in the day. Yeah, it's a nice lovely look, and let's slide these out and have a look. Just have a nice little look at that. Not nice. And these should be, yes they are. Oh, it's a lot brighter than I thought. Yeah. Pink vinyl. Yeah. This looks actually darker than it is on camera, but in real life it is a very, very bright pink colour. So look at the other one. Now the interesting thing is that really I would have thought of all the, unfortunately a little bit there, but this cost me like less than, I think it cost me less or just about half the price as it would brand new, so not too fussed on that. But the thing is, the interesting thing about this is what was I going to say? Is that really I would have expected this one to be red because of the whole. The CD was completely red with red roses, and that one's, and so's the sticker on there. So you would have thought of all the ones to make red, you would have thought would be this one, but no. Of all Pink's albums, that should have been pink. Will make most sense to have our first album be pink. Now, at the time of recording, this is currently her latest album. At the time of recording this. It soon won't be because her new album drops in April. Again, download code, put that to the side. So this is Beautiful Trauma. Very nice matte finish. Also, I do prefer this style where it opens out like that. I do prefer that style of packaging. So I don't know what this one looks. Oh, that's a bit disappointing. Slightly, yeah, just generic paper sleeves. And this is just black vinyl, unfortunately. Yeah, not as nice as I would have thought. Yeah, it's just generic black vinyl. Unfortunately not coloured like the other one. Oh no, I'm having a little bit of trouble here. Slide that in, there we go. And the other one. Oh, we do get this. Okay, I'm willing to sit with that. We get a nice massive booklet. So it's like one of those inner sleeve booklets that you get with albums on CD. But obviously blown up to huge proportions here. So that's why it's not on the sleeves, because so someone will think, okay, I can get behind that, that's fine. That's fine, I'm willing to give up the artwork on the sleeves if we get it in the booklet, that's fine. Happy with that. Again, this was cheaper than buying it brand new. This one does look immaculate. I don't think this one, I think the star said that Beautiful Trauma had never actually been played. So that was good. So I wanted those two, and then yeah, you can't see this, so I'm going to cover the camera. The download code on this one is facing up. I'll use them by the time you see this video anyway, but last Pink album, which is her first. Can't Take Me Home. I've never actually owned her first album, ever. So this will be interesting. But yeah. No it is. There it is, mate. And RCA 2 cents. So yeah, this is double. Again, and it's the other style. Okay, so that is a bit interesting. Having it in a sort of old television window like that. And this one, okay, interesting. So this one is coloured. It's kind of I don't know, a sort of coppery gold colour, like that sort of champagne sort of gold kind of thing. It just looks brown on camera, but it does have a sort of sheen to it in real life. Pink sticker on it. But yeah, the CD was pink, I believe, as well for this one. So I don't know why they didn't just make the vinyl pink. It would have made more sense, especially considering this is her first album, but whatever. Look at that. Look at that. Good, you seen that? Good. I'm going to put this back in. So, yeah. But yeah, Beautiful Trauma. I didn't realise that it wasn't actually coloured vinyl. I don't think it was ever advertised as being coloured. I guess it kind of makes sense because when Beautiful Trauma was released, it was released on vinyl, I think, at the same time, or at least around the same time. I can't get this one back in its... There we go. Sleeve. So it's nice to selectively transfer this to the sleeves. I think I'll use the sleeve for Beautiful Trauma though for another vinyl record. And give him a nice solid cardboard box. But see this on camera? But yeah, very happy to have the 3 of these now. So I'm only missing 2 Pink albums on vinyl at the minute until her new album comes out, which will definitely be bought on vinyl. So yeah, happy hunky dory days, hooray. Okay, so we've got a couple of packages here. Let's open this first one. Apologies for the scenery and that being a bit of a mess, and you might hear a bit of an echo. I'm filming this in my granny's kitchen, which is soon to be kitchen / disabled shower. But some builders are currently working on it in the minute, but I'm filming in here because it's got the best lighting that isn't outside at the minute. I would film outside, but it is a bit windy, so yeah. Between a slight echo and wind, I know which one I prefer. If it was wind, you just wouldn't be able to hear anything, I'd be irritating. So, I got this off eBay, and the thing is, it's in its sleeve, the wrong way round. Great. I'll probably be able to reseal this. But I paid about 15 quid for this. See, limited to 500 copies. And as you can see, it's a very translucent orange colour. It's a different type of orange though from the Zygon Hunt one. It's actually a lot more translucent. You can see it's a 33 RPM, which is odd for a 7-inch one, but you can see there. This is not the same as the bigger one I've got, which is the full soundtrack. This is just a few tracks here, as you can see. But this thing can go for quite a lot on eBay, but to get it in mint condition and paying £15, yeah, that's fine. And I'm very happy to finally have it. But I'm going to put it back in its sleeve the right way up this time. Problem is these sleeves are like made to perfectly, there we go. There we go, you can see the record store day label, so that's very nice to have. Now what's going to be in this box? I think I know. You guys will have no idea. Unless you skipped forward, in which, naughty. Right, let's have a look. Yes, it is what I thought it would be. Because of course it is. I ordered it. Okay. Oh. Nice load of bubble wrap. But I paid so much time for that. Ooh! I'll have to fix that. Actually, it looks alright like that. But as you can see, this is the Product Enterprise Talking Doctor Who and K9. You can see there. Very nice box. Paid a tenner for this, and very happy to have it. You can see 14 plus, that is interesting. Load of information on the back, which I am looking at upside down just to show you this. But actually, let's open the doors. And yeah, does he have his? Yes, he does. So he has his sonic screwdriver and his jelly babies, and hopefully this one works. And hey, it's always nice to have a K9. Unfortunately, his ears have snapped off, I believe. By the looks of it, but still, very happy with this, and especially for the price as well. Let's give you a nice good look at that. But yeah, basically, if you don't know, if you haven't seen my review on this Talking Tom Baker, basically my one, well at least the one I had before, I've got this one now. The one I had before didn't work. Unfortunately, no matter what I tried, I couldn't get it to work, and I couldn't open him up either, really. So yeah, but it's nice to, you know, have one. Hopefully this one does work. If not, excuse me, I didn't have the K9 either before, so it'd be nice to have him. And having the box is also nice as well. But yeah, very happy to have that. That's coming up white on camera, it's not. There we go. So yeah, two very nice things. Very nice to have it on. I will play a sample of this though. I won't, otherwise YouTube will well, probably kill me for that, even if I play a mere single second. But it is nice to have this that is actually open, because then I can play it. Because if it was a sealed one, then obviously I wouldn't open it, because this thing is obviously very hard to find. Well, it's not hard to find-ish, really. You can find it, though you don't normally pay as cheap as I did for it. But yeah, limited to 500 copies. From 16th of April 2011. So yeah, this thing is 8 years old. That's quite impressive, actually. Because obviously that was just like vinyl was just starting to make its comeback. It hadn't really come into full force yet, but anyway, it's nice to have these two, and probably start playing them now, so yay, happy days for that. Okay, apologies for this one. I just had to open it out of the packet, and literally it was full of my address just printed on it over and over again. So literally I was just putting it all over on permanent marker, and then I thought it's just the outer packet. Let's have a look, and so let's see what's inside this thing. Apologies for this being handheld as well. Focus. So yeah, you're probably wondering, what the fuck is this thing? And you'd be right to do so. Well, it's something that I've been firmly against for quite a while. Though I did decide to get one for my desk at my work. And so I just thought, yeah, it'd be nice. Actually, you know what? This is a pretty nice cable, actually. Not bad. But what this is, if you couldn't tell, this is a wireless charger. And it uses micro USB. So, yeah, I would prefer to use USB-C, but it doesn't matter. So let's plug the cable in. Now this is supposedly a fast wireless charger. Supposedly, it cost me a couple of quid on Amazon. So, to be honest, it'll be impressive if it actually works. So, you know, to test this out, I got a power bank here, which is a fast charging power bank. So just put that on. Got a green LED. Let's just put my phone on. Doesn't seem to be charging. Hang on. Let me just see if I hold in this. It's getting anything. No. Could be because it's in a case. Although, seeing that, the wireless chargers you get at Mackey's, they seem to work with it fine, but... Oh, without the case. Yeah. Without the case, no problem. This wirelessly charging. Doesn't say fast, right? Wirelessly charging, though. Yeah. Let me... Yeah, it just says charging wirelessly. So, it's not fast wirelessly charging, and taking an hour to charge it from, you can just make that out, 69%. That is not great, considering, you know, fast charging, even wired charging will take it longer, but now that we do know that, yeah, it's working, we'll try it with the case on. Now, just to make sure, I guess, because I don't want to have to take it off the case at work. But yeah, the ones at Mackey's don't seem to have a problem with it, though this one does. Oh, no, there we go, there we go. Yeah. Yeah, you can see that charging LED, it is. Yeah, charging. Alright, okay, fair dues, fair dues. Now, I do hate wireless chargers. I do not see the point, because the thing is, just like you've seen out, you have to put them in a specific position as well. And also, you can't, you know, even with the stand-up style ones, you can't really use your phone properly. You can't pick it up and use it. However, the reason why I got one of these for work is mainly just because at work it's a little bit, my desk is a bit of a mess because with all the cables, because I have my earphones plugged in charging at work as well, so this does make things a little bit less cluttered, and it does mean that I can leave this at work. I will just leave it there. Because I have no need of it at home. I will not be using it at home. I'll use my fast wired charger, but at work, yeah, it doesn't matter. So yeah, for a cheap wireless charger, it's alright. Yeah, that's about it. It's alright. It's exactly what I expected. I know Poundland do a one for £5. But that one isn't fast wireless charging either, and this one doesn't appear to be either. False advertising, but you know, for I think it was about $2.50 or something with free delivery, and it came in a couple of weeks. Yeah, it's fine. It's fine, but that's all it is, just fine. Alright, this was in a bit of paper that was already ripped, so I thought I might as well take it off. But anyway, this is the important thing. Now this is pretty rare because I've only seen the one of these out and about. I didn't actually know it existed, but yeah, this is Eiffel 65 Blue, and this is the promo version, so not for resale. You can see we've got original Ice Pop 12 mix and Handcover remix, and Blue Dub and Paris Dub on there as well. So yeah, this is on 12-inch vinyl and 33 RPM there. Let's just have a look at the condition of it. Oh yeah, that looks practically brand new. That. So yeah, Eiffel 65 Blue is actually my favourite song. And actually, when I was little, I used to do the I used to act out the music video. The singer from the music video, I used to act out it, which would always weird people out. But good, they should be weirded out. That's the. I don't know. I was in my own little world at the time, I guess. But yeah, it is nice to have it. This did cost me a little bit more. This cost me. You know what, let's find out. I can't actually remember how much it cost me. But there is an easy way of finding that out, and it's literally go on eBay and check. Oh yes, this did cost me a bit more for this. So, yeah. If we just have a look there. You can see there it was £12.90 plus £4.50 postage. Yeah, this did not cost £4.50 to post. Absolutely not. You know, even if you got first class signed, it would not be £4.50. No, I can unwatch that now. Because I've got it. It's fine. So yeah, it did cost me a bit, though literally this is the only time I've ever seen it on eBay. I didn't actually know this existed. But I did want this, and this is the only way I believe you can actually get this song on vinyl. But literally, this thing, unlike the other promo ones, which you do see from time to time on eBay, this I have never seen before. Does that make it rarer? I have no idea, but all I know is I've been looking for a vinyl of Eiffel 65 Blue for a long time, not knowing that if one even existed out there, but yeah, this does, and I believe, according to this, it hopefully has the original version, it isn't just a bunch of remixes of it. Because essentially, these were essentially given out to like radio stations and DJs, essentially, or they would be able to purchase it, which is why you've got the not for resale sign on it. Even though clearly someone completely ignored that and sold it to me. So yeah, but happy to have it nonetheless. Hello YouTubers, it's Friday night, the something of March 9th I think? Anyway, I've got a package, and actually I've got scissors this time. I'm doing this quickly because I've literally just come back from work, and it's 6:30 at night, so you know I'm pretty knackered, to be honest. Yeah. So let's open this maybe. Normally I would, you know, set the tripod up and everything, but frankly I just cannot be asked. I'm sorry, but I really can't. I'm tired. I'm really tired. Okay. Okay. Okay, something happened with the camera here, but as you can see, it's an LP. You haven't missed anything yet. Can't actually see this out, but there was a loose little tag thing inside here. and hopefully you'll be able to see what this is. Yep, it is Robbie Williams, South of the Border. Again, now didn't I already have... I don't know why this keeps happening, but I'm having to record this. This is the third time I'm having to record this, but yeah, let's just have a look at it. I took it out before. This is Robbie Williams, South of the Border. Now, this is a X jukebox EP. So this was in a jukebox at some point. It cost me $5.99 on eBay with free postage. So this is just South of the Border. Now, I do technically have South of the Border, but that is the DJ version, which, to be honest, might as well just be called something else because, you know, it doesn't sound anything like South of the Border, and Robbie Williams is barely in it. But yeah, hopefully that is just the real one. You can see it there. I do have an adapter for the bigger jukebox holes, and on the other side is Cheap Love Song, which I don't know if that's actually a Robbie Williams song or if that's just another song, but regardless, it's nice to have the standard version. I mean, the jukebox version, not the jukebox, the DJ version, you know, is nice, but I do like the regular ones. And this thing, I don't know if it's rare or not, because this is the only one of this that I've actually seen on eBay. I've seen a couple of the DJ versions pop up on eBay, but this is the only one of the jukebox version that I've seen on eBay, so yeah. But anyway, I am now absolutely bloody knackered. So I'm going to get out my work clothes and relax for a bit. So yay for that. Knick knack paddy whack, and I don't fucking know, do whatever you want. Yeah. Okay, so we got a package here. Actually, let's see. Will this need the thing, or can I just... Yeah, I think so, I need it. Oh no. Oh no. Okay. 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 Wow, I don't think I'm going to make a huge mess. Okay, there's definitely a bit of dust. I don't think there's anything else in that bag, no. Good. Good. Oh, got the bloody dust everywhere. Oh, my God. I just noticed it's, oh dear, it's cracking off the light. There we go. So we've got Sly Raccoon, because obviously this is PAL Land, and for some reason they couldn't call it Sly Cooper for reasons. I don't know, but we've got Sly 1, Sly 2, Band of Thieves. And yeah, these boxes do seem fine. This one, oh dear. But actually, I can easily get a replacement box for this. I think these two cost me £8 or thereabouts, and this one cost me a little bit more. I think this one cost me £11 or maybe £12 off eBay. Now CEX, I believe, sells them for the same price. In fact, yeah, but CEX, I fucking hate them, and at least these are good quality in that. And according to eBay, should come with all the manuals. So yeah, so here we have the Thievius Raccoonus. Oh. And we have a little thing. Yeah, I doubt many of them will actually come with that. But yeah, and this is actually a pretty decent little replica of the Thievius Raccoonus. But this just looks excellent, this. I mean, it was promised that they'd be in mint condition, and apart from the plastic at the end of the box here, which is easily fixed. Literally, I can buy a 50p sports game and just swap the cases. Yeah, other than that, I miss the days of manuals. Why don't we get these anymore? Nice artwork. And how's the disc look? Hello. Yeah, the disc looks right. Ooh, seeing that there are a few marks there. Ah. Hopefully it should play fine. I'm hoping, at least. Okay, what's this? That is interesting. This one, Ratchet and Clank 3. Advertisement for that. Again, manual. They seem a bit short, these manuals, you know. A little bit thinner, but yeah. You know, the most iconic Sly Cooper sort of artwork, which was used for... Hang on, I'll just get it because I can see where it is. I just want to get them both. That was used for this. This is obviously the PS3 remastered version. Well, I say remastered, it's basically just the same games but upscaled to HD. Really, it's not like this isn't like say the Crash Bandicoot or the Spyro trilogies, where it is literally a ground up remaster. This is literally just the PS2 games but upscaled and put into a 16:9 ratio, and they do run really well on this. But yeah, they used that artwork for this. But oh, a headset, and no, it's not the camera having a weird distortion. It really does sort of wobble like that. But yeah, really nice. Oh, we get some wanted posters and that as well. So you can see. Oh no, we get 2 wanted posters. Oh, unless there's no, just those 2. That's a familiar look for anyone. But yeah, how's this disc looking? But Sly Raccoon is actually the hardest one to get out of them. Yeah, maybe a minor hairline scrape there, but again, hopefully it should all play. To be honest, I mean, this is the one you should go for rather than these. This is a lot cheaper. I mean, this you can get for, you know, £15 and under, whereas these 3 cost me £28. And here's Sly Foggers for comparison. Happy. What the hell? There's a load of discs in here. I don't know what they're off, but I will keep them somewhere. But yeah, if you're looking for one, that's the one you should go for. I just wanted these because I like physical things and I wanted the individual things. Again, the box, But again, I'll get a replacement boxes there. Not too bad. As long as the artwork and the sleeves and everything are fine, then should be all hunky-dory. Finally, Sly 3. So that's Sly 3's Band of Thieves, sorry, and this Sly 3 is Honor Among Thieves. And notice 3D glasses included. Yeah, this one is also 3D. Didn't play it in 3D though because, well, fuck 3D. But yeah, this is obviously different from the NTSC and I believe the Japanese one, where this actually isn't from Sly 3. This is actually from Sly 2, actually, during a cutscene during that. So interesting that they'd have that on there, because that doesn't actually happen in the game. But information, you can look at it. Yeah. Okay. Take a look at that in a minute. The disc itself, and does it look alright? Yeah, this one's probably the cleanest out of the 3. Now, how many does it say? Because this is just 1. Yeah, I think it is. Hang on. Yeah, okay. So, right way around, that way around. Oh, yeah, I'm just gonna put the... This is what they look like on. They only barely fit me though. I'm actually going to take these off because they're making me feel dizzy. So yeah, Note 3. But they are a little bit small for me. They're kind of not actually properly on, they're just kind of sort of resting on my head. Advertisements, including an advertisement for this, even though this is the game that you bought. And okay, this time... Yeah. Let's have a quick look. Oh, that's disappointing. The inside of this one's black and white. Oh, what happened? What happened? Oh, hang on. Okay, that's appreciated. You put that in first and then put that in. What happened? These two really nice manuals. This one just went black and white. Actually, the 3D glasses in there. I mean, this manual is in colour, which is rare for a PS3 manual. But at least on the front bit. But just like, okay. And then this one. I don't actually have the manual for, because I bought this one used. But yeah, so that is the Sly Cooper trilogy, and I am glad to have it on its original PlayStation 2 originals. So yay! Alright, so I've been buying something. I got this off Facebook, and everything in this bag was £30. So bear that in mind. So first thing, this is a PlayStation 3 Super Slim, and it's in pretty decent condition. I actually bought this off a 10-year-old. I didn't realise the seller was actually 10, but I bought this off Facebook. And yeah, it looks in pretty good condition. There's a bit of... I can't tell if these are scratches or just a bit of smudging. But regardless, yeah, this 10-year-old's kept in remarkably good condition. Oh! Yeah, I think he probably bought this used, because look, it has a testing sticker on and it says passed. But I'm curious. Yes! So this is the 12GB model. But that's actually a good thing, because if you've seen my other video, I'm actually going to take this sticker off. There we go. You'll know that my personal PS3, the one, because this one is actually staying at my granny's because I wanted a Blu-ray player for my granny's, and I saw this and I thought, yeah, it's actually cheaper to get this than get a brand new Blu-ray player. But this means that the hard drive that I had and the other one can just stick straight in here. Other than that, it's missing one rubber foot. Now, it is missing the caddy. However, I can just buy one on eBay, but I shouldn't need that just to slot the hard drive in just for now. I'll probably put some bubble wrap actually around it just so it doesn't wobble. But, you know, something just to get up and running. But that would be pretty good enough on its own. It also included, which is good, an HDMI cable. This is something that wouldn't actually come with it. And by the looks of it, yeah, I think it's a 2-meter one, so that's nice. That saves me having to use one of mine. Power cable, always actually good to come with that. It actually doesn't come with the EV leads, which is interesting. Well, here we go, 6-axis controller. Thing pretty good condition, actually really good condition. This is actually slightly better condition than my one actually. because my one unfortunately suffered a fall because it fell off the top of my bunk bed and got a slight ding on the corner. It's actually, it does creak a bit more than mine. But the later, these ones, the Super Slim controllers from later on, these have got a matte finish, whereas the earlier ones had a gloss finish. But it also comes with this. It says, ooh, I hit the camera. This is a wired controller, and it's not bad actually. Yeah, I was going to say it's a generic one, but it's not. Yeah, this doesn't have an. I can tell this is very light. This one extremely light, so I'm assuming this will not. Yeah, this will not have any vibration motors in. But in terms of quality, it's not bad. I mean, you could easily use this on a PC because USB, so plug and play. Interestingly, it's got Xbox style analog sticks, which are convex with the little things there. And these aren't actually, they look like triggers, they're not, they're just buttons, so they're not analog triggers like these. I mean, the triggers on these are not very good to begin with, but they are analog. So, you know, the more you press them, the more force. Whereas these aren't, these are either on or off. I reckon this is probably just a repurposed PS2 controller that they later released for the PS3. With a non-removable cable, very cheap. But as a second controller, not bad, and also, you know, had a pink shift. This one was dead, then I could use that. No charging cable for the controller, actually, but I do actually have a few of them. And it also came with a stack of games. So let's have a look at these. So we've got Brink. Let's just have a look at the condition of the disc. Bit smudgy, yeah. Only a couple of these games actually interest me. That is in pretty poor condition. I've actually seen this in Poundland quite a bit, actually. Recently, it's like the one and only PS3 game they've got that isn't a sports game. Uncharted 3 Game of the Year edition. I just realised I showed the voucher code, though they've probably already been used, to be honest. Yeah, something like this. I don't know. I've never played Uncharted. It's not really my thing. Grand Theft Auto, again, I know it's beloved, but it's not really my thing. Wow, this disc is in a little bit scratched. Although it should still play, because Blu-ray discs are pretty durable. Now, Last of Us, I was considering getting on the PS4, because the PS4 will come with all the DLC and be, obviously, play a lot better. Far Cry 2, again, something I'm not really interested in at all. I'm not a gamer, but the games that I do like are 3D platformers, which are a dying breed. This disc, a lot of fingerprints, but it doesn't look like it's scratched. Basically, what I'm going to do is take pretty much these to CEX and sell them off. Far Cry 3. Again, I won't get much for these, but you know, every little helps. And, or I might just keep, I don't know. And Heavy Rain. Now, this is a game that I was interested in, but again, I think I might, I don't know, because I was interested in getting it, but I was going to get the PS4 version. But it's nice. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 games. 2 controllers and the console itself. And yeah, the console itself, you know, it's being tested and apparently it's working. So that's great. So yay, hopefully everything should be hunky-dory. And yeah. Alright, so let me quickly explain what's going on here. So initially, the PS3 was not showing up on the television. Though I could hear sound coming through, so I quickly plugged it into the TV upstairs and it worked fine. as normal. Basically, the video out had been set to, I think, a 720p television or something along those lines, and this television was having a bit of an issue receiving the signal. So basically, to reset the video out, when you turn it on, hold down the button for a few seconds until you hear a beep, and that should sort out the issue. So that's all good. Over here we've got my laptop, which, hey, is just finished. So this is actually my 6TB external hard drive, which actually all of my videos and basically everything is stored on, and this is a 1TB external hard drive. And until I get an SSD for it, because I actually did put a hard drive in there, unfortunately it does force you to format it. Even though the hard drive from it was from another PS3, it forces you to format it, so it's not as easy as just plugging another one in. So basically, once this has done that and done all the formatting, I'm going to connect the 1TB external drive to that, so it can restore and get all my games and all the saves and everything on there. Now, it is important to basically make sure the drive is formatted as FAT32. Because of the file system that the PS3 uses, it can only accept FAT32 devices, so nothing larger than 32 gigs initially. So you've got to reformat your external hard drive as FAT32 in order to get it working. I might have covered this last time as well, but this isn't obviously permanent. This is literally a bit of a mess at the minute. It's actually hard to tell because of the lighting, but this will all be, you know, cleaned away and tied up. And this isn't going to be its permanent home at my granny's and that, but you know, I wanted a Blu-ray player, and yay. So, and this is what I'll be watching on it, and yay. So yay, and well, yay. Focus. Okay, a bit soft. We got a package. Hooray. Ooh, I've got a red knife for this one. Now I'm going to have to do this just here. It's going to be one of those things that... Oh, no, it's coming. There we go. Yes, it's some vinyl records. Some of you may be absolutely bored of this, but hey, it is what it is. We've got two here, but these are slightly special. Now, which one should I show first? This one. So, it's Jamiroquai. You can't tell. There we go. So you can see it's Jamiroquai, Too Young to Die, extended edition. This one is 8 minutes and 33 seconds long. And the regular album, and the radio edit on the other side, which is 3 minutes 22, and the album version, which is 6 minutes and 4 seconds. But the thing about this is that this is not only basically it's a 12-inch single, so it's a 12-inch vinyl, but it's just a single, so it's a 45 12-inch. But also, this is not a one that is supposed to be sold. This is a promotional one only. This is a promo one. So, you know, that they weren't meant for resale or anything like that. So this is just a promo one. So look at, yeah, it's in really good condition. See on that side, looks like that's very tightly compacted to fit all that on. And the other one is another. Can you see that? Jamiroquai. So this is another Jamiroquai. This one has Emergency on Planet Earth extended version on side 2, which is 4 minutes and 10 seconds long. We'll put a little focus on. And on the other side, wait. Right. Emergency on Planet Earth extended. Seems to have the same thing on both sides. Unless one of them is an instrumental version. But it doesn't say, it just says Emergency on Planet Earth on both sides. But as you can, on this one, it actually does say, I can get focus, promo only, not for sale. You can see, Emergency on Planet Earth. No side. So yeah, these are promotional ones only. I'm not sure what they would have been for. I don't know. Yeah, there are grooves on both sides. So I don't know whether these have the same thing on both sides or one of them is an instrumental version. But it is nice to have both of these. I didn't pay a lot for them. Let's see. Too Young to Die was, I believe, the cheaper of the two, which I got for £1.40. And this one was £3.60, I think. And with the cost of the delivery of these, it cost me about £8. So that's not bad. No consideration. So yeah, I can't play these, obviously, because YouTube will absolutely kill me if I do that. But, you know, I really do like Jamaica, because I was considered, because the thing is, I really wanted Too Young to Die, but as far as I'm aware, the 8 minutes and 33 second version of Too Young to Die is only available as a 12-inch single. Now, actually, it did actually have an official release on vinyl. It was a very limited release. But Too Young to Die did actually have a 12-inch single release with the 8 minute and 33 second version on there, which is basically this, but with, you know, actual artwork and packaging. But these aren't. These are promo versions which weren't meant for sale. But hey, I've got them anyway! Yay. I don't really know any other information about them. If anyone out there actually does, you know, please let me know. Yeah, so that's it for this bit. It could be possibly a reason. I think could be the reason is that possibly these were given to like record studios. Not sorry, not record studios. What am I thinking of? Oh yeah, given to radio broadcasters to play that way as a sort of demo, because these are obviously early tracks for Jamiroquai. Obviously, Too Young to Die was like his first like major single, and Emergency on Planet Earth. I think was either on his first album or second album, so it was pretty early on. So kind of makes sense, but yeah, want to whatever and do whatever now, I guess. Focus. Okay, time to unbox this. I was attempting to rip off my address on this, and it just opened the whole packet. So yeah, and this is a piece of cardboard. I can go straight to the bin. Okay, so you can see what this is, hopefully. So this is sweet. Okay, wrong way round. This is Sweet Dreams. Are made of these single, And actually, yeah, and also I could give you a mirror, which I don't think I've ever heard, but yeah. I just noticed someone's put these stickers on there, which I might remove if I can without ripping it. If I can't, then I'll just leave them on. But yeah, but I paid next to nothing for this. I think I must have paid like $1.50 including the postage or something like that. So yeah, it was a nice way to get. There was someone selling the full album, and it wasn't. I think it was an 80s pressing of it for £7 with free postage. As I say, it was kind of, although this was the only song really I wanted that was on that album, so you know, eh. But yeah, it's nice to have. Obviously, I can't play for it. Let's have a look at the condition. So yeah, it looks in pretty good condition. There's no cracks or anything. It is dusty. It's hard for to pick it up on camera, but it is particularly dusty. But don't worry, that's pretty simple to fix. I've actually got a. Basically what I do is I hold up a microfiber cleaning cloth to the record while it's turning around on the turntable, so I can then clean it. So, yay, happy days, and I'm gonna go listen to this. So, yay. Well, isn't this nice? If not, sorry. But at the minute, although it is midday, it's a Saturday, it is really dark outside. And it's only 2:30 in the afternoon, I think it is. So, unfortunately, this toilet does actually have the best lighting of anywhere. Things should hopefully return back to normal soon. In fact, but they may already have by the time you're watching this. I don't know. But if you don't know, just want to cut this. For the since start of February, end of January, start of February, I've been living at my granny's since she's been in the hospital. And don't worry, she's fine. She had 2 fractures on her shoulder, and I've been basically living at the house and looking after things while she's been gone, and whilst the builders have been constructing this wheelchair shower room for her. So that's why you probably didn't notice too much on this channel, but on my other channels you may have noticed they were filmed in the usual locations. Well, that is the reason why. Here it is. This cost me £1 plus, I think it was £2.95 delivery. I didn't actually realise when buying this. Okay, stand over here. That this is a 12-inch, but this is Bon Jovi. You Give Love a Bad Name EP, but it's a 12-inch one. You can see the track listing there, and other information. It should be coming up nice and clear because this is being filmed in 4K. Hopefully it should upload in 4K, although YouTube's having a problem with that. I'll try and open this. Okay, it's this side then. No sleeve, unfortunately, so I might have to get one. The record is dusty. Very dusty, in fact. Though it doesn't appear to have any scratches. Actually, there is one scratch there, didn't. But it's only on the empty groove on the side where there's just nothing. That's just the inner running, so that's fine. So yeah, hopefully this should play absolutely beautifully. But you know what? I've got some other stuff to show you. That's from a week ago. and I haven't filmed it until now. I was waiting, will I to film it, but I'll film it anyway. So let's cut to that, shall we? Okay, so we're now cut to the floor on this box, and what's in here? A load of blank cassettes. Now there's two types in here. They're both made by Maxwell. So I've got the 90-minute ones. These are still actually available in Wilco and other various retailers, but one that you don't see are these, the 60-minute ones. Now you can get 60-minute cassette still, but I don't believe Maxwell do any, but you can just see the difference there. But these ones were presumably, I'm trying to think when they were bought. So they have let's have a look, see if they've got a date on them. But these were presumably bought in the early to mid 2000s. We got the MTV thing, and the fact that these aren't these type, they no longer sell now, at least not brand new. But yeah, this came with 13 90-minute cassettes and 7 60-minute cassettes, and this cost me £7 off of eBay. Not eBay, Facebook. I bought off a guy on Facebook. I went and locally collected it, and £7, that is a really good deal considering a 4-pack of 90-minute Maxwell tapes from Wilco costs £4. That's not a bad deal, it's pretty decent. But this is obviously a lot better, and they're all brand new, all sealed, and yeah, they should be all perfectly fine. Interesting, where is it? No. There it is. Interestingly, also in the box was this remote for, I don't know, some Canon device. There's the model number for whatever this is. But interestingly, it has 2 AAA batteries and the Duracell, so yeah, I don't know why that was in there, but it was, so yay for that. But it's nice to have a nice massive box of cassettes there, so that'll save me some time before I have to go out and get some more myself. So yeah, yay for that, I guess. Okay, you should know the drill by now. I've just removed the address from here, but everything else should be hunky-dory. Now this thing weighs a bloody ton, this, actually, which may or may not give you a clue as to what's inside. It probably won't, but hey, it's worth saying anyway, isn't it? It's easier. Through one layer into the next. Like, seriously, how much bloody bubble wrap is on this thing? Alright, this may give you a clue, so interesting. Yeah, focus. So we've got mini USB to full size USB cable. We've got a kettle plug. Lead, put it on the floor. Right guys, this is just a 6-axis one, and I've never actually owned a regular 6-axis one before, and it's very light. That looks like it's been chewed on by a dog. But I can get replacement analog sticks for it, no problem. But yeah, it's very, very light. Extremely light, this thing. Because it has no vibration motors in it. Basically, if you don't know, initially Sony released the PS3 without any vibration motors in. And later down the line, I think it was the 80 gig in the UK was the first to have the DualShock 3. Are we in yet? Come on. Brute force wins in the end. Here it is. Let's just put this down a bit. So yeah, you might be thinking, wait, didn't you just unbox one of these? Answer is yes, but that one wasn't working, and basically I'm still in the process of repairing it. I haven't been successful yet. I have made improvements on it. For example, when I initially got the other one, it just wouldn't turn on. I was able to get it to turn on, but only for a few seconds. But this one is apparently working. Now, it does need a new proper media door, which I think I'll have to just get another PS3 for that. Badge replacement, not too big of an issue. That's not too much of an issue. You know what? Let's just pause this and see if it turns on. Alright, it's plugged into the wall here. Let's just see if the light turns on. Okay, so we can see the red LED there, and now for the moment of truth. So it does seem to be working. Okay, I'm going to bring this into the living room and see if it actually does work. But at least it knows it does turn on, so let's check, shall we? Alright, so it's hooked up to the HDMI. Just switch. And the PS3 is just down there. You can see the slim one behind it. Super slim, which isn't plugged in, but ooh, it is getting a signal. There it is. Alright, so once it makes a connector cable, give me a sec. Okay, so I've just moved the camera because I can't actually get through otherwise. So whoever owned this beforehand did factory reset it. It's the 2nd of the 4th, 2019. And I'll just skip to this being done. Okay, we're all good and set up. At least, hopefully we should be. Now, just to note, this thing here has only been on for the initial setup, and already it is getting pretty warm. So basically, this is more just going to collect time, but I bought it because it's really good at upscaling PS2 games. So I'm just using Sly 3 as an example because it was the closest thing to me. But yeah, let's put the disc in. Actually, yeah, there's nothing in. And make sure this all should be working. Now, what I probably will do at some point is get an SSD for this. But yeah, I'm going to have to create a virtual memory card for it. I'll just call it that. And now, hopefully, this should all load. Now, admittedly, was it worth paying? Like, I paid just to know, I didn't mention the price. I paid £35 for this PlayStation 3, plus £5 postage, so £40 total, including the postage. But yeah, you know what? That does look pretty good. I might one day do a comparison because I actually have, in fact, actually, if I zoom in, you'll be able to see here I've got the PS3 version of the game. So, to be honest, this looks very similar to the PS3 HD version. But the HD version was re-rendered, but was essentially just the same thing. So I'm just curious to how this would look. I mean, this is going to look slightly worse no matter what because it's being upscaled, but you know what? It looks really good, this. It honestly does. And it sounds really good as well. It looks really good. I mean, you're looking at this through a camera, so yeah, but it does look really good. But I think that's enough of that for now. And we'll return home. Yeah, we'll quit the game. Do you want to quit? Yes. So yeah, it works, and I'm very happy to have a working one. Will I use it? How often will I use it? Well, basically, I'll use it when I want to. But it will not be my main PS3. I'm just going to actually turn it off. Actually, I'll get the game out first. And now we'll turn it off. But yeah, please, PS2 discs fine. Now, there are a couple of other models that will play PS2 games. However, only the original models have the hardware backwards compatibility. Now, if you're wondering what happened to your other PS3, well, let's have a look, shall we? Okay, so here is the other model. You can see bits of it. I just knocked off this game. I'll put that back. But yeah, this was actually fully disassembled on a live stream on the New Six Sec YouTube channel. But basically, what happens now? Actually, if I just move these out of the way, if I can get to the switch, which is here. Let's not move this because there's so much, literally so much stuff in the way. Alright, so nothing's plugged into it. That helps. Okay, so I'm just going to plug this kettle plug in. So when I switch it on, see here the red light comes on, and when I try and turn it on, you can see that I get a yellow light and then the red blinking light. This is a pretty common issue. However, it is better than what it initially was. Before, it just wouldn't turn on. Initially when I got it, just wasn't turning on properly at all. But it stays green at least for a few seconds. Which, admittedly, you know, it's still not working, obviously, but... you know, I might have another go, I might not. I'm debating to myself whether to just put it back together and have it as a non-working PS3. Or keep it for parts and that. I'm not quite sure what to do with this one. But the fact that is, you know, I have a working one now means that I'm pretty content and pretty happy with what I've got. So... this one is basically my collector's one. This one is for parts, and the other two Super Slims that I've got are just ones that I use, basically. Why do I have two Super Slims? One at home and one at my granny's, and there we go. Interestingly, I believe the optical drive for this works, which is good. So if the optical drive on my other one ever breaks, or even the media reader or anything breaks, then I've got some parts here, so yeah. It wasn't a waste of money. Plus, this one came with a box, the original box, which I'll put the one I've got in, the working one. So, yeah, it all worked out in the end, didn't it? Hello, YouTubers. Today, I'm going to be unboxing Season 18. I've got a couple of guests on Hangouts at the minute. Yeah, you want to say hello or not? No? Okay.
Hello. You're now watching Mr. McFackcunt on screen right now.
Yay. So this has come from Amazon. Funny story about this. This actually came on Friday, but the guy did not put the slip all the way through the letterbox, so I wasn't able to actually get it until today. But here it is, and I'm glad it comes in its slip case. I was actually a bit worried about this, but yeah, it actually does come in a slip case. So here it is, Doctor Who Season 18. Let's get it out of its shrink wrap and get a nice, lovely look at it. And obviously, this is the season that has Silky Smooth Jeffrey in it.
And even everyone's favourite homosexual Adric.
So let's just take a look at the back. So it says Doctor Who Season 18, we've got a picture of Tom there, and all the stories it includes, as well as all the special features. Pause to read this, because frankly, I can't be asked to read it. Happy days. So yeah, isn't this all nice and hanky-dory? So let's take it out of its slip cover, and we shall have a good and proper look at it. So on here, you can see we've got the aged Tom Baker there in front of the TARDIS. This is actually really nice artwork. We'll take a look at that in a minute. Let's have a look at the discs. So, disc 1, Leisure Hive. With, that looks like Tom from the title sequence, actually, with sort of the open mouth slightly. But yeah, interesting. Then we've got Meglos. Again, I don't know why he's with these faces looking a bit weird, but... yeah.
Cactus Tom, the best thing ever.
If you say so. Then disc 3, we've got Full Circle, and this looks like an actual photo, not just artwork, of Tom Baker with K9.
Question. Oh, I wish it had Adric in it.
So far we haven't had a single disc that has Adric on it, but disc 4 is State of Decay. This is my personal favourite story of the season. This is actual artwork though, that's drawn. And, oh, we've skipped a disc. There. Disc 5, we've got Warrior's Gate, with a nice lovely furry on it. Hey. And disc 6, Silky Smooth Jeffrey, who was not on the front cover. Or is he? Well, his TARDIS is. Sorry, I just spoiled that for you. And we got disc 7, which is Logopolis. We've got Tom Baker looking very depressed. This isn't actually from the story, he was just feeling really depressed that day.
He was depressed because he knew he was leaving.
And disc 8, which is K9 and Company, and bonus features with Elizabeth Lee and K9 on it. And we'll take that off. We've got that.
Like to get that box set just for K9 and Company.
Yes, Reese. And we've got a nice, lovely picture of Tom Baker from the title sequence with his teeth out. Actually, you know what? This is probably Tom Baker when he's a bit constipated. That's a nice, lovely image for use.
Not at all. He was thinking about something absolutely ridiculous, but then to be shocked that it's actually happening right in front of his face.
Yeah. So anyway, if I just move the camera a bit this way. Actually, you know what? Move the chair a bit. There we go. Yeah, I'm fumbling about. So, let's have a look at the little booklet, which is Velcro behind here. Again, nice, lovely image of Tom Baker. And, oh, that is nice, actually. We've got the TARDIS within a TARDIS. That is actually really nice that they've kept that. So, here's the booklet with Tom Baker on it. We'll just extend the tripod up a bit. But, yeah, this looks really nice. I do love this artwork. It does look really nice. Let's have a quick look in it. So, I've got a publicity photo of Tom Baker looking kind of dead and zombie-like in the end. So, yeah, again, pause to read this because I cannot be arsed.
Poor Tom Baker. He has to wear the one costume that he never liked when he was doing Doctor Who because they had to be all 80s and shit.
Yes. Barbara! Rara! That's actually something
the
else.
best thing that came out of Meglos. That isn't Cactus Tom.
Actually, to show you, actually. Cactus Tom.
Cactus Tom, Cactus Tom. He is a fucking best.
Yes. That is now what he's done. Full circle with a load of information.
Does it have homosexual Adric in it?
Oh, yes.
Oh, fuck. Out of all of the characters that they had to pick, why did it have to be the bowl haircut kid that nobody even gives a shit about?
It's more of a bowl haircut than Patrick Troughton.
Poor Patrick Troughton. He was very upset that somebody had outdo his haircut.
Oh, poor Paddy. Poor Paddy Waddy. Nick Nat Paddy Whack, give a dog a bone. Oh.
Go fuck yourself.
Yeah. I'm just looking. You know, am I doing every page of this? Yeah, but let's go a bit quicker now. Silky smooth Jeffrey. His voice is so deliciously evil. Silky smooth.
Okay, if you're in love with him, why don't you just walk up to him and propose?
I would if I could.
Well, go find his house and say, I love you. Will you marry me and have my...
Well, no, he was actually... No. He was already married. He's now, his wife is now deceased.
Oh, you can marry him now?
Because he was married to... Do you know?
No.
She was a Doctor Who companion. Pertwee's first.
Oh my god!
Yep.
Why?
By the way, everyone who's watching this, let me know what you think of this style of unboxing. Where I just have a Google Hangouts chat in the background. Oh, that's what they look like today. Hang on. Yeah, there's Adric today for you.
Patrick today, who no longer looks like a kid you want to punch in the face for.
Now, this just looks a bit weird. It's just like they've thrown that on there. I don't know. Kind of. I wish, to be honest, I wish that publicity photo of Tom Baker, just wasn't like thrown on like that. On the back.
Yeah,
It just kind of just clashes. It feels, it feels like a really lazy Photoshop, really. I don't know why they've
trust
done
me,
that.
I've done lazier.
Oh, we all have. Especially me. I could do better.
Mainly to do with adding your face onto Doctor Who DVD covers, making you the enemy. Like the face of evil. That one was my favourite one.
But yeah, at the time of recording this, and probably depending on when you are watching this video, this hasn't actually been officially released. It will be released tomorrow on Monday, the 18th of March, for £40, and you can pretty much pick it up from anywhere. And to me, these Blu-ray box sets are worth it. I mean, to be honest, when you consider how much it is just to buy the stories individually on DVD, it is still pretty good. It is still pretty good value. And it's on Blu-ray, and you're getting more special features as well, but also the stuff that is shot on a 35mm film or 16mm film that still exists in the archive will be digitally restored in there. So you'll actually be seeing bits of stories, not entire stories, but bits of stories, particularly stuff, obviously, that is filmed on location in actual HD. So, yeah, but to me, these are worth it. I will continue to buy all of them that come out. I will admit, Season 18, to a lot of people, probably is an easy pass, but it is a bit odd that this one comes out now. It is a bit weird. You thought they would have done Pertwee's first or Colin's first or anything, but hey, it is what it is. So let me know in the comments what season you want to come out next, and I'll see you in the next
25.
video. Bye-bye! Hello YouTubers, apologies for the echo, but this is the place with the best lighting because I'm having to film this unfortunately at around 9 o'clock. Actually no, not around 9 o'clock, around 8 o'clock-ish, because I've just got home from work and there was a package. And we all know what it's going to be because you read the title. Well done. Didn't need this after all. Here it is. Let's adjust the tripod legs a bit. There we go. So here it is, Doctor Who, The Macro Terror. Includes Steelbook exclusive bonus disc. As you can see, this is 3 discs, and we'll get onto that in a minute. But yeah, I do prefer the artwork on this. The standard edition, I don't know, it just feels like it's missing something with just Pat on the front. I think it should have Jamie or something else on there. I think it's a bit too simplistic. Folks all right, but whatever. Again, you can read this in your own timings. The third disc contains Gridlock. Oh. That is irritating. I thought it would be the full-length version. Well, that's not worth its own bloody disc. They're both in standard definition. That'll be about an hour at the most in length for the cut-down version. So yeah, that isn't what... Because I thought if it was the full-length confidential, then fair enough, but I don't know why they decided to include... I mean, I know why they include Gridlock, but if they're going to include the confidential on its own Blu-ray disc, then at least include the full version, for God's sake. But anyway, let's get out of its shrink wrap. It's pretty expensive, this, actually. It's just shy of £30 actually. This it's got a nice matte, shiny, very shiny finish to it, which I do approve of. Let's get out of its slipcase while we get. No. This can fuck off. That's actually going on the floor. Let's take a look at the booklet first. So it's not inside here, so here's the booklet, and this is the cover for what you would get for the standard version with pack tracking on there, which looks fine though, just feels a bit bare bones. And also, don't like that logo. But yeah, that's all that. Let's have a look inside, shall we? Some production notes. Yep, there's definitely some notes, alright. Some concept art. And just a load more information, which you can pause to read in your own. That's just hilarious, that. Actually, that picture oddly reminds me of Patrick Troughton from the War Games, when he's sitting down putting the cards out. A list of all of these special features. Oh, so it does include the 10-minute mini-sode. That is nice. Animation tests, other stuff. It's nice. And let's take a look at the actual discs themselves, shall we? Alright, so grid lock and that is over here. Hello there. Let's put that disc there. And over here we've got Max episodes 1 to 4. This is the colour version, which I will not be watching, but I will watch it for the special features, and the black and white version, which I will be watching. Nothing against the colour version, I just prefer the black and white, as it would have been originally transmitted. But yeah, that looks nice, and there's... Oh, I thought there was something written on there. That's... Make sure not my camera is right back here, it's clear. That's on the plastic on the Blu-ray box. Yeah, that's all really nice, and I'm looking forward to watching it. Yeah, it's obviously, it was supposed to come out a little bit earlier on, I believe. I can't remember. But that is not all, people. Oh, no, 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 no. Surprise! What could be in this one? Let's check that hasn't got my address on. No, it hasn't. So here's another one. But you can see this is from HMV, the online store, which is not active at the minute. At least you can't buy anything from it. So yeah, I have two versions, and before people go screaming at me in the comments below, let me explain. I initially, back in, I think it was late January, early February, I actually rang HMV's customer service for their online division, and I asked, basically I asked two things: would my season 18 and would my Macro Terror SKU books still being delivered? And the answer to both of them was no. Both orders would be cancelled, basically because they couldn't guarantee that they would be delivered, so they cancelled them both. Now, to be fair, they did cancel the season 18. I have not received a second copy of that, but they didn't cancel this one apparently, because last Friday I got an email saying that this one was dispatched. The day after I received an email that the Zavi one was dispatched, so it was really too late to do anything. I'll cancel it. So what am I going to do with this one? Well, unfortunately on the online site I don't think you can return anything at the minute, since it's not up, it's not active. So what I might do is keep this one as a spare, or I don't know, do something with it. I might see if I can take it back to the shop or something, or if they haven't charged me, though that's highly unlikely. I probably have been charged, but if I haven't, great, but I'll have to check my accounts. Then I might do the dreaded thing and sell it to try and get my money back if I can't return it. So yeah, anyway, that's it for this unboxing. I hope you enjoyed it, and I will see you in the next unboxing, whenever that may be, next time. Bye bye.